2, this is where we're going to kind of jump into the can of worms, so to say. You're going to go ahead and, they've dubbed this, Russell's dubbed this one as the high drama email, because after email 1, they've received your download, they kind of have what they wanted out of you at that point in time. So what are you going to do to keep them reading, right? Well, you want to go ahead and tell them a story, right? Because attractive characters, as I mentioned before, is they speak in parables. They talk about stories, and typically these are stories that either happen to you, happen to someone you know, so that you can relate them back to how your product or service solved that problem that they might have had. So go ahead and start telling them a story. However, you don't want to just start out at the beginning. Instead of starting it with once upon a time, right? You want to go ahead and start that story at the height of the drama. So, wherever something's going wrong, or you realize something incredible, or just somewhere where it's going to keep that reader engaged. So for me, in one of my email sequences, I talk about, the height of actually losing a lot of money in something. And so I talk about how I was staring at the computer screen and I literally watched my account balance go to 0, and how my heart was feeling, and all of these high drama events. And then I go ahead and explain the rest of the story throughout that email. So you don't want to go ahead and, as I mentioned, you don't want to start it slow, start it high drama, and then give them the backstory to basically reinforce your core offer, product, whatever it may be. And obviously, as before, you want to go ahead and open the loop for email number 3 so you can keep them engaged. So we'll go ahead and jump into email 3 now.